Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. It's about to go down. The Moose have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Pokes it away at his own end. Here's a chance. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Believe the Heights got control of it now from their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Moose have gained possession. And a great save!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Coming to the slot! Stops him with a glove! Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Showing off for extra pick. Takes the puck along the boards. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Mock. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Takes the pass. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. Oh, what a move to get by there. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Here comes the call. Haas getting called for tripping on the play.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they've got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
And they clear that puck. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Grabs control of it at the point. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he makes the easy save. Pass back to the point. Oh, what a stop with the pick save. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it. And they get that puck down the ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Moves it around along the half wall.
Haas penalty is almost expired.
And that slides right out to center ice. Still anyone's game as the power play comes up empty-handed.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. Big time stop there. Scores! They did! They saw! They took advantage of the rebound and scored. The Moose have pushed and look at this. We finally got the first goal of the game here just past the midway mark of the frame.
Yeah, it hasn't been a really open up two-way game, has it, James? And now they found their offense. They found their footing, if you will, and this is really important. Timing can be everything in the game of hockey. They managed to switch the momentum, but now they've got to do something with it.
And makes the save. Stoner's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! Fantastic save! Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Buffs even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to the score.
Believe the Hype's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official. Wiley's going to the box for tripping.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. A short-handed breakout. Scores! Oh, no! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish.
The Moose have taken advantage of some opportunities here in the first and now leading by one.
Well, yeah, I do feel like they've had the edge in the play here, James, and they're rewarded with the go-ahead goal, but they're going to have to find a way to continue to push, continue to press, because they're in a game.
Slater's had the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Off the draw, they take possession. Here they come on the attack. Loose puck battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Takes that pass back at the point. Tees him up! Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target, but instead, he misses.
Late goings of this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Pekka's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
LePique is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
Few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Slater's got it against the boards. Look at her go. Slips the pass in front. Picked off in front. Slides into Wiley. Here's an offensive chance. Puts it on net. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Pekka's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
I believe the Heights power play personnel have to recognize that this is a privilege to be on a power play, and if you're not getting it done, the personnel can change.
Now a quick pass to Stoner. Blocked in traffic. Easy pass saved by Bode. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Believe the Heights been impressive, putting a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Carries it in. Passes it over. Oh, what a save in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it is coming handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Slides the puck over to Sigamanis. Wiley's got it against the boards. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Turned aside with the glove. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, we've got a 2-1 game. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Toronto's gained possession. Slides the puck over. Slater's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Ma. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Slides it across. Takes the puck. Slides the puck down low. Rocked on the play. Into the offensive zone. Shot. Goalie with a stop.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Into the corner, he takes the pass. Offside the call, will get a reset. Believe the Heights' effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Wiley's won the draw at center. Sends a pass over. Goes right to the crease. Decides to think about it. A chance at front. They score! And that's back-to-back snites.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Moose have to be feeling good about their game tonight as it now extended the lead to 2 in the second.
Yeah, it's a really nice cushion here as well in the middle frame, James, but they have to make sure that they continue with that attack mindset. You have to be aware defensively and get back to the middle of the ice, but you also have to close quick and not give them any life.
Takes the puck at the point. The Moose have taken over in the neutral zone. Works it across to Slater. Play is called for offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Sigamanis. Believe the Heights got possession of the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. Passes it in front. And that shot's blocked. Believe the Heights got it in their own zone. the puck here. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit. Dishes it off. Can't connect on the shot. Long pass up ahead to center. From point blank. How did he stop that one?
His shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and the hit has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Moose have the puck against the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Tosses the puck loose. Toronto gains possession. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket.
Hughes made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Believe the Hype's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. Wiley's won a big draw on their own end. He's got a step. Oh, that kind of just blows up in their face. What happened?
Well, a squandered opportunity right there, James. Not often that you get in tight on a goaltender like that. You got to make good on it. At very least, you got to get a high-danger chance.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. And with that, the third period is now underway. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Toronto's behind in this game. One reason only, James. Look between the pipes. A hot goaltender who's seeing absolutely everything and is dialed in. So you know what they're going to have to do? They're going to find a way to get someone. 1, 2, double screen, stack. Anything to take away their eyes.
Feeds it over. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Quick feed to Wiley. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Pushes it across to Wiley. Slides the puck to Stoner. He handles the feed. Wiley's going to play it against the half wall. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Sets it out front. And that's stopped. Oh, he makes another save.
Beauty save that.
Scores! And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within 1. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal. Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Believe the Hype's got the puck against the half wall. Poked away in the defensive end. Moves it to Wiley. Cuts into the paint. Passes it over. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, she's got a ton of offensive flair when that puck is on her stick. She just tries one too many moves and she loses the puck.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Believe the Hypes had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. And she swoops in to take possession on the tie-up. Slides it diagonally to Maw. Goes full circle with the puck. Shuts him down. Steps inside. Believe the Hypes got control of the puck. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here. Sigamanis is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the 1-goal lead.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Carries it across the line. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. With possession along the wall. Moves behind the net. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sneaks by the poke check. Denied by the glove, but the puck hops along. Impressive job by the penalty-killing unit to keep that 1-goal lead intact as we are back to even strength.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
A rocker off the blocker. From point-blank range. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not twice, multiple times.
Toronto's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays coming up.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Moves it in front! And he denies that great opportunity there.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. The Moose have taken possession along the wall. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Toronto's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish on their scoring chances here late in the third. Slater's won the face-off, and she'll put her team on the attack. Here they come on the attack. Grabs the puck. Beats the goal, but can't beat the post.
Well, she certainly doesn't look comfortable right now, but she's not getting off the ice. She's trying to stay in the play and compete for every inch of it.
Wiley's stick handling in his own zone. Inside of the last minute here in this third. And that's offside, stopping the play. In the final moments of this period, 3-2 is where we're sitting. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Oh, that's a good hit. And he moves it up to Sigamanis. Moves the puck over to Slater. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Wiley. There's the whistle. Ice This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here. The offensive zone. Slater's won the draw, and they'll go on the attack.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Toronto's got into the offensive zone. They leave the Heights gain possession along the boards. And a great save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Denies him in front.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Challenge show, but you know what? Love the fact that they were there, they competed, and they showed up.
Yeah, but the word challenge, James, the moment you hear that word, your competitive juices start a flowing, and they won't be happy with this one.